Hello, welcome back. Last time I got most of Hordes done, except for this one nasty room down here that I can't quite figure out. As I alluded to in the video description, this is a room that maybe only I find hard just because I don't have certain skills that are emphasized in older DROD holds, because I've played mostly more modern stuff. I do want to try one thing super quick. Supposedly one of the things that I tried here was close to being a solution, but I just didn't quite do it all the way. Let me just see what happens if I were to set up a formation. Let's do it a little bit differently. Let's go all the way up. And not all the way down. Because I know I could walk... Right, I noticed the timer's extremely tight. I know I could walk all the way from here to here and then back here in less than 100 turns. Should I wait a moment? Nah. This looks pretty good. And I can totally turn this around and do it on the other side. Oh, okay. I may have found the trick. Hey look, that's how you turn that into a 5-brain room. So that had just occurred, like, I didn't spend any time practicing this or thinking about it much. That just occurred to me like 2 minutes before I started recording. Thought, hey, I wonder if that would work. Apparently it does! Alright, well, good. Won't have to leave any unfinished business behind me. Okay. Yeah. I feel like, in hindsight, that looks like it should have been obvious, but at the time it just was not. Okay, let's go here. So far, despite this seemingly attempting to be a troll entry, it's actually been a real good time. I have enjoyed every room that I've done here. Let's go to the brain room and change that. It says, what, I have to get a full combo? Oh man, I left myself just barely enough time. Right, so this has a weird entrance. I go here, I press the special command. Don't know why I put a room here. Now I'm way the heck down here. Highest possible combo to win. Okay, right, so this will open that. Briars will grow. That will... Why is this? Ah, to prevent the seeding beacons from being destroyed by the briar. Well, that's clever. Okay, so as soon as I step in here, so I need to start in a spot where I can continue killing. Alright, so picking my starting and ending spot is very important here. I'm looking at this isolated brain. I want to say that's my end point. So it would make sense that this would be my start. I would go all the way around. You know, something like that. And end here. Yeah. Pretty sure this is my end point, and I would one day start close to it because this is going to be a spirally pattern. So I think this is a good way to do this. Because yeah, like, think of the sword as a character. B-throw is just an obstacle that prevents the sword from getting where the sword wants to be. Ooh. Okay, so there are other ways to do that. That's as far as I can take that, which is fine. Nah, I don't like that. That's no good. Alright, so here's a potential problem. Maybe this is my endpoint. Yeah, okay, there is a path through here this way. Well, I mean, I can make that my endpoint if I just do this. Okay, so that was not... Oh, I'm done. I did it. Okay, that was not all that hard, actually. First try! Perfect. I mean, I pressed the undo button a few times, but so what? Okay, that was quite trivial. Very nice. I sure am back. Alright, cool. Or I just got lucky and picked a good way to do that up front. Alright, gotta go through this dance again. Yeah, step here, wait a bit, step here, step there, step... I didn't wait long enough. Okay. Okay. Last room? Or is there more than one up here? Last room. Oh, hold on. No, there's a secret. Uh-huh. Whoa, that's a big rainbow crystal. Okay, so, what? Am I invisible? I think so. There's a tunnel here. Why? Force arrow. Power token. Then I become visible again. So Fagundo will start moving as soon as I do. Okay, so let me guess. I don't want to sink the Fagundo. There's a projection. Alright, so Fagundo flight, pretty straightforward. That's going to happen. Fagundos don't follow projections. It's going to be a main B throw. So as I step up here, all I have to do is be facing west. I don't have to worry about the Fagundo at all for the rest of this. Now there is a brain and a bunch of water skippers. And this is going to be a pain. That is water. That's what water looks like in this level style. Oh, okay, that tunnel is there to be a target for this tunnel. And that's my exit. So it looks like Time Dude is going to have to fight off a bunch of brained water skippers who will swarm out of here, while regular dude... Oh. Well, I feel like I see a real simple way to do this. So let me see if my theory is correct. Ooh, yeah, that's fine. Okay, so don't worry about Fagundo. Here, let me just sit here for a moment. And then I'm gonna stand here and be a protector. So here's how that's gonna work. You manage the Fagundo. Oh, oh. Well, that seems like a problem. I guess Time Dude has to wait. Okay, so... you're gonna have to sit there for a few turns while I turn my sword that way. Then once my sword's facing over there, you go about your business. Now wait, why do you have to do anything? Hold on, tell me why the time clone's necessary. What's the trick here? I mean, that takes care of that. Wait, have I broken this room? He has to stand on that? Well, I mean, I can still have him do that, right? Like, I'm still on the token. I don't see the issue here. Like, sure, you can clean up this room, and that's fine. Water skippers are gone. You just stand there for a bit. Let main B throw kill the thing. Yeah, just sit. Oh, okay, so I have to do the Fagundo guiding. That's fine. I mean, I sat there. That's no problem. I'm just doing exactly what that dude did. Alright, now keep your sword out of the way. Let him do his job. Okay, so he wasn't good enough at his job. Alright, then help him. Okay. Well, okay, what was... how was this supposed to work? Because there was nothing to that. Alright. Well... I think I broke that room? Does Zendoris have a demo? Not that I can see. Does anybody have like a super slow demo that might show me what was supposed to happen here? This was not an 8-brain room. This looks like what I did. That's exactly what I did. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. Gonna have to ask Zendaris about that later. Okay, and that wasn't just like an easy setup for this secret room. This is not a variant of that. This is just a different room. Okay, so here's where I'm gonna be spending all my time today, probably. Oh boy, switch tokens. Scroll. Yeah, no, screw this entire idea for a room. Please push dots. Okay, Okay. Well, I could do that. So I have a don't do this room button. Those are tunnels. Let's at least understand what the idea for the room is. Like, it's nice that I have a button that just lets me not actually do it. What am I trying to do? Kill the monsters and exit. Okay, what are the monsters? Just these guys? Okay, so what's going to stop me from walking in here, doing nothing else other than picking up a dagger, and, oh, those force arrows will. Okay, fair enough. Alright, so, you open all those. You are opened by that, which means somebody has to access this somehow? So, who? How? Ah, I gotta wait for growths. Oh, ew. Well, I gotta say, I'm not really a fan of this. I have to clear all that tar stuff. Gonna need 2 dudes at some point. Feels to me as the... Okay, so I'm supposed to man these things while those guys are in there. Why would I do that? That just seems totally unnecessary. Okay, so here's a strategy. Don't face your sword that way. Face that way. That's face this way. There we go. Here, do that quicker. I think I have a plan that'll let me do this not as easily as this, but not with too much trouble. It feels like I should be able to simply have one dude wait there, have this dude with a spear just destroy all the tar stuff. It's a spear. I mean, it can destroy all the tar stuff without, you know, having to swap it or anything. Okay, those are brained. That's annoying. Oh. So here's my prediction. Those are brained. Brain path maps are only interested in the real Bithro, aren't they? So these are going to path map completely differently, aren't they? You know, I'm not actually sure about that. Also, one dude with a spear can't clear this quick enough, as it turns out. Well, I didn't try very hard. Let's try harder. So, spear. Kind of annoying. Oh. Okay, I get it. I see the annoyance. Can Dagger Dude clear the mud? Hey, now. Ah, you stupid jerks. There. Dude, such jerks. Okay, mud is gone. That mud grew. Okay, so that's... No matter how I do this, it's going to be obnoxious. Like, I can't... There we go. So Spearman is going to take care of the tar. You know, he could be a swordman, but that would not be... Well, it might be better. You know, I'm going to make him a swordman. I'm going to take the sword that you left behind and use that on the tar. So what's going to make this nasty is the way that monsters will be attracted to different dudes. Also, ooh, with a dagger, I'm not in a good place to defend myself. So I kind of found a magic spot here. Where the monsters won't flow out of that very quickly. So that's nice. Gel. Gel does need to be all clear. And I don't really want to clear Gel with a dagger. Why don't I put you on this kind of duty? Because that kills... Well, it didn't kill you there. Okay, well, this won't work in the real world. That's my prediction. Hang on, you have to input moves that clear... No, you don't. You just have to wait. You're fine. Just sit and wait. I mean, so many things are going to go wrong with this, but let's see what those things are. Just have to wait one more cycle without dying and without causing your future twin's death. Okay, so that's open. Come here. Yikes. And disappear, I guess. Okay, so I'm going to take the sword you left behind. Why? I should have a spear. Because it's... So, sword's harder to stab tar with, but easier to clean up tar babies with. And that's why I'm going to prefer it. I know how tar stuff works. I can make this happen, I think. Alright, so don't cause a disruption that's going to make that guy die. That's what I desire. Be non-disruptive. Okay, so doing this with a sword is going to be a pain, by the way. I'm still gonna stick with that idea, at least for the moment. I wish I could trim this better. That was a bad trim job. But the gel is stopping it from going too far, so this is okay. Gel, you're kind of badly placed for that. After this happens... I have no time pressure. I can take my time here. Okay, so I need to sit... Oh, careful. Okay. That looks cuttable. You're annoying, but I guess I'll just do this for a moment. Oh, he's brained. Okay, can I... Is there a way I can just, like, not do that? No. No. Okay, well, what about this? Yeah, that's cuttable. Puts me in an annoying spot, though. That would be nice, but it's not gonna... Well, that's still a cuttable shape. If I can fight my way out of this situation, I'll be in okay shape, I think. But that took too long. And that's not cuttable. Can I get it away from that gel? No, not really. So now's the time when I regret taking the sword. I knew that time would come. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Just gonna cut this sort of down in that direction so that it moves away from the gel and becomes a shape like that. Beautiful. Just what I wanted. There we go. Targon. Right, so it's not a tar gate, it's just a big pressure plate. Oh, gel. Hey, I'll bet I can't cut this without a spear. Well, okay. I didn't think that far ahead. Dude manning the tar stuff switch token? Yeah, I can watch this. Okay. So he's just gonna sit down there for a long time. Oh, no. Okay. So what if I stab you here instead? Oh. Okay, this is what we're doing. Oh, this is no good. Oh, here's the real problem. If I'd taken the spear, I could have avoided it. I should probably restart with the spear. So here's how this is going to go. If I wanted to do it this way, I would turn this into mud. Then I would input the moves that would kill the mud babies that would be coming for me. And I guess I would just convert it back to gel during growth cycles. Okay, so this is not lost yet. But I can't stab those inner bits. Nope, I have to restart with a spear. Because yeah, I can drag my sword across a lot of these, but I can never get at those spots because they're protected from stuff that in this timeline is impenetrable. Okay, no, let's start over with a spear. That's fine. There's no checkpoint here. Well, now, I don't like that. There should have been a checkpoint there. Because now I have to do this the slow way. Okay, so take spear. That's fine. I'll just do this as a spear. I don't need to step on that again. Don't go for dagger, dude. Oh boy, yeah. See, now this is why I didn't want a spear, because it's harder to fight with a spear. It's a cool weapon, but it's just ill-suited for hordes. Yeah, like, look how fast that tower grows with... Oh boy. What? Oh shoot, well, somehow I caused him to die. By being too close, I guess. So be farther away. And still... Why? What changed? Like, what did I... How did I affect stuff? You're still gonna... No, wait, what are you guys doing? This must be a brain path map thing. Let me just isolate myself if I can. So if I'm isolated... No? So this is how I predicted the room was going to be annoying. I did this earlier without disrupting anything in a dude-killing way. I guess I could help him with combat. Okay, I helped you out. You can kill a lot more than I can. This is going to be bad for both of us. Why are you just sitting there? Okay, so I don't want to help him with combat because it results in that. Let me just walk away here for a moment. There we go. Okay, so you're safe. So I don't actually hate this concept for a room. It's kind of neat. Kind of tedious, but you know what? It's okay. I just wish that I could have done it with a sword instead of a spear. Again, the spear is a cool weapon, but it's such a pain to use. Okay, so how am I going to clear this tar? That's obviously the most efficient way to make stabs on it. Okay, so I'm isolated, and that's good. You're just doing your thing over there, but you died somehow. Why? Somehow I affected something that caused you to die. So let's come up here and move stuff around. What the heck? Okay, you're brain pathing to me, that's what it is. Yeah, okay, this is just weird brain path mapping. Okay, so if you come around that way... Ugh. Oh. Yeah, I'm just gonna... My strategy at this point is just to survive until Dagger Dude is out of there. Well, I messed that part up. Okay. Survive until Dagger Dude is out of there. No, 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 no. Pull that way. Okay, I saved him. Okay, yes, you bump that. Keep stabbing when available. He runs away. That's perfect. Okay, so I want to do as much work as I can in these 3 columns, because going anywhere else... Spear. Spear combat. I don't want to step here, but I seem to be forced to. It takes that many moves to kill a dude with a spear. Meanwhile, all his friends are arriving. Okay, and I have to switch sides again. Well, okay, that's fine. It's not. Like, I'm past the point where I can really switch sides. Was I supposed to keep Dagger Dude around to help me or something? I don't really know. Tar is growing. Let me, what if I were to go around this way? I think I can actually access the tar stuff easier, but, there are many problems with this. One of the larger of which is the fact that this is just growing out of control. Like, I think with a spear at this point with all these constraints, I'm going to have a lot of trouble getting this under control. However, let's not give up immediately. Yeah, I can do that while I'm doing this, that's fine. It's not. Nope, I specifically have to not do that because I need to be able to do this. No, this just traps me. I get stuck here with at least one dude coming my way. Okay, so that's clearly no good. Alright. So I had to come out of here to save this man's bacon. And then I was having trouble getting back in. Okay, so it's not yet that I need to be out there. There's a very specific mud baby who needs to be convinced to step east instead of west. While I'm here, I'm gonna... Okay, so it's that dude. Okay, so I saved him. Now get back here immediately. Don't be out in the danger zone if you can avoid. Okay, let's go a different route. Let me get myself isolated. There we go. No braininess. That guy's gonna disappear. And I don't have to, like, synchronize or anything, right? Just gonna keep myself isolated in here. Spear my way out without exposing myself as much as I can. Yes, there's a big horde waiting for me. I see it. Don't worry about it. It's time to worry about it. Okay, I can convince it to leave. Just have it walk around another way. I can still be doing some work here while that's happening. And then you've made this happen. This doesn't feel like a profit. That feels like a huge loss. Well, okay, that's really unfortunate. So let's keep this in such a way that it'll regrow and isolate me again. Whew, just in time. This is not great. I don't love this. There are many bad things about this situation. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to clear this tar with the spear and get to anything resembling safety. Dude, stop that! Because yeah, I can keep on doing this procedure. Well, now I can't anymore. I lost my chance. Those weapon tokens are not available to me at this point. All these guys out of here, I do need to just do some cleanup. Just kill those dudes, but the tar is going to keep on growing. Man, I don't know, it's like I'm playing Tar Stuff Horticulture Facility again. So, okay, I have a cap here. It's a very icky and uneven cap, But hey, remember that stuff you learned during Tar Stuff Horticulture Facility? It might actually come in handy here. Some of the techniques for, like, getting tar to isolate me in a situation like this. Because yeah, this is very reminiscent of some of those rooms. I just don't have a good thing I can do here. Like, this is bad, clearly. But I'm at least not losing any ground as I do what I'm doing here. Okay, I mean, maybe I can work with this. This is silly. I'm isolated. My caps went away, though. Of course they did, because of braining. Oh, okay. Okay, so this room has devolved into something terrible. I'm on a very bad path at the moment. I don't think there's any way I'm ever going to win this battle. So here's an idea. Perhaps Dagger Dude should attempt to help with the tar more. I'm just gonna rewind for a bit and see if any, like, real nice looking opportunities present themselves. The guy with the dagger can distract and eliminate a lot of stuff. And I think I know the perfect place for him to stand. The guy with the spear didn't do all that much really interesting work. Okay, so I'm back to Daggerman. Alright, Daggerman, why don't you just sit there and do that for a while? Oh, because of that, I see. And brain pathing's gonna change how those actually behave. How annoying. But I mean, at least I can kinda do this for a little bit. This is not going to go well for him, is it? I don't know, maybe it'll be fine. How long do I want to do this? Some amount of time. Let's say that much time. At this point, I'm going to go in here and do this. Okay. Spearman! Spearman, work very quickly. Maybe I can just eliminate this tar a lot quicker than what I did last time. And have a better time of it. So it's more isolated. Have I killed Daggerman, though? Not yet. I might have killed myself, though. Try not to do that. Okay, well... I'm not dead yet. Daggerman's doing okay. I'm hoping he'll take care of enough annoyers that I can get my work done down here without having to worry about them so much. Seems like it might be happening. Ow. That's not good. I wish you just weren't doing what you're doing. I guess I'll have to kill you. Am I making backward progress here? This does not feel like I'm going forward. I need to not be so shy about stepping into this column. I gotta trim this column of tar stuff. I think it's a higher priority to be doing this than what I was doing. I don't want to have to do that. This all feels like a waste of time. Let's do an inside job. Let's see, the inside job doesn't take advantage of the walls very well, was the problem. But look how much I cleared. That was good. Maybe I can work with this. But look how much is back now. If I could get the peace and quiet to do what I want here, maybe I could get something good done. But peace doesn't seem very available here. Can I prevent you from existing? Let's go this way. Let's go this. Let's go this. That is really unlikely to help. Well, I'm isolated. This feels uncomfortably familiar. I was in a situation way too similar to this not long ago, and he died. Ah! Of course he died. So don't isolate yourself or your buddy will die. The only reason to clear this wall is if I want to go back here or if I'm going to be able to actually keep it clear. So, in order to not waste that work, I'm doing this. Don't isolate yourself or your buddy will die. No, see, it's just, I lose too much ground by going around this way. I have to work in this area. Okay, yep. I do not like this room very much. Let's try a different strategy here. Too many for spear to take care of. Too many for spear. Just too many for spear. I'm way over here. I'm nowhere near the area I want to be in. These jerks are braining into me. With a spear, I can't make killing moves. Yeah, a horde with a spear is just unmanageable. Okay, so I can't do that. So I'm stuck doing this, at least for a bit. Like, that seems like it's going to be so good. But it ends up just being bad because I have to interrupt what I'm doing and deal with pests. You're not doing a good enough job at pest control. Could I make you better at your job somehow? By making different inputs? I'm trying to do this with a minimum of tar babies existing. I made progress. I mean, this is not nothing. Ugh. Now I have to retreat in here and waste all this time. Maybe that's not the worst thing. Maybe it can lead to something good. Ugh. Ah! Ah! No! That's not okay. Is it time to skip the room? I'm not ready to give up yet. I'm not enjoying the process that's happening right now, but... Is there something else I could do? Could you, Mr. Real Beethrow, perhaps come in here and finish the job yourself? Why do you need to? Because this has to be clear before that happens. You'll be on your own, but these will be out of your hair? So I guess the answer is maybe. With growing tar... No, you need the spear. This guy has the spear. Okay, well, so why can't Final Beethrow take the spear? You'll take the sword, he'll take the spear. Because, I mean, this has to be cleared off. Like, the only problem that solves is just getting this dude out of here, and that means I lose one of my tools for keeping this clean. Okay, so let me try something. So go back to about here. No, actually, a fair bit back from there. Yeah, okay, I know what I want to do. Go back to the earliest point when you were free of... Free of these pests. And instead of hanging out where you hung out, be here. You can't help with the tar. I'm gonna have to hope you don't attract too much attention. You'll have to kill these two, however, while you're doing that... Whoa, hold on. Don't go so far from your home to do that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Well, I can't step there at this point. And stepping there means that. Okay, so that's unfortunate. Okay, idea didn't work. I was hoping I could just be closer to this to clean things up and be more helpful to my friend over there. But I think it's just not going to be viable. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. There, room done. That's what I've done. Okay. So, like, you gotta do some kind of dance to make all this happen. Sure, there are tar stuff switch tokens there, but, like, how would you really realistically usefully use those? Like, I have to still input all the moves with the time dudes. Again, I was talking about how I could turn this into mud and just have dragged time dude's sword over all of that. But I couldn't get the sword into the middle bits, so that just would not have worked. If these were slightly narrower, I could have had the room done a long time ago. Alright. Yep. Anybody want to show me a demo of that? It doesn't record high scores, so no, there are no demos. Alright, that's fine. Don't care. This is a contest compilation. Contest compilation rules are generally that I can skip rooms or entire entries if I'm not having a good enough time with them. I wasn't having a good enough time with that. This is a troll entry. I don't need to take it seriously. It's done. It has a little green flag. So right, we're gonna just move on. Next time, give me 5, 3rd place. Ought to be cool. I'll see you then.